Scorpio. My name is Tanya, and I'm going to be doing a tarot reading for you for the month of January. I'm also going to pull an oracle card at the end, and after I do an intuitive reading of it, I'm going to read directly from the book, which I have been enjoying. So I'm going to share that with you. But first, let's start with tarot. And what is it that Scorpio needs to know for the month ahead? I did pre-shuffle these, so I didn't need too much. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Wands, look at all that fire, the King of Chalices, the Hermit, and all right. I need to do this. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles. So I'm going to take a look at the overall and see if anything comes to me when looking at the whole setting, and then we'll get into each individual card. I'm just getting planning for the future. Future forecasting, planning. You got ideas, a lot of ideas on what to do. But you need to get them into some sort of order, so you may be seeking advice from some others on how to do that, from some experts. And we're ending on a good note, but there is some points of self-reflection as we're going through this month. So let's get into the individual cards. We're starting here with the Ace of Pentacles. Planting seeds for the future, for long-term goals. The Pentacles are a slower, kind of a laid-back energy, but they're also related to work and abundance in our homes. So these are some goals or something that you want to accomplish this year. So it's a longer-term goal, and you're starting to you're coming up with the plan and getting ideas. You're excited about it. It's something that's new to you. You maybe haven't done this in previous years, or you're changing it, or you're doing things in a new way that's new to you this year in order to make sure you accomplish your goals. And then we have the King of Wands. So very active. We can see a lot of movement in here. Bold, vivacious, passionate, creative. An entrepreneur. So maybe this is a business plan that you're working on. So this could be someone that you're seeking advice for, maybe financial planning advice or advice about starting a business, starting an LLC or your sole proprietorship or whatever it is for you. But talking to someone that can help you launch it, can help you plan for that. That does feel very much like it. Or for some of you, this might be you just stepping into that role. If you've already had businesses in the past, now you are focused on a new opportunity, a new business venture. And you're excited about it, but you know what you're doing, and you're getting together all the pieces you need, researching whatever state you're going to incorporate in or whatever it is open your business in. You're setting it all up, and it's bold and different and new for you, but you are confident because you know this part. You got this part down. So you know what needs to happen there. And then we have another king, the King of Chalices. This is about our intuition and our emotions. So this is someone who is confident about their feelings and their intuition, and they have no problem sharing how they feel about things. This also feels like someone you may seek out for advice on which direction to take this new opportunity. This could even be related to marketing for some reason. So how would they market it? What would they recommend for it? Because marketing a lot of times has to do with engaging the consumer's emotions, right? To get them to engage with you or your content or whatever it is. So we have a business guru and a marketing guru. or advisor. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling mostly for this one. This one could be you or an advisor. This one feels much more like an advisor, and someone who can also help you manage the emotions and maybe even fears and doubts that might come up as you're going through this process, to help you stay on an even keel, keep focused on your plan and not zigzag all over. So they may have tips on how to pace yourself and how to manage the disappointments if that happens and things like that. So anticipating those moments, the slumps that you may have or know that are seasonal or whatever, how would they recommend, or what do they recommend for techniques to handle that kind of pressure and any pressure you may feel too anyway as going into business. So guidance from this person who's been there before, who's done it, and has the experience to help you step through that. And then we have the Hermit. This is a major arcana card. And this is a card that indicates going within. So really taking time perhaps before you make the official launch, before you create the official business stuff, before you make any true purchases. Now with all the plans and the information you have up to this point, take some time to sit with that and question yourself in some ways, but also make sure that it feels right to you. Or even which option, like what type of business do you want to open? Which one feels the most right for you at this time? It's finding that spark, that light within, and trying to not dim it. So if it's something where it feels like it's shying away or that spark is getting smaller, that's not what you want. You want to stoke that. You want to keep it burning. So take time to really assess your plan without any other advice. You have all the advice up to this point, right? You have the information. Now you need to sit with it, examine it, feel into it, and really, really decide if this is what you want to do, or is there something you need to tweak, etc. But take some time going within and really feeling into it to see it and kind of gauge if it feels like you're still missing something or if it's truly complete and ready to go. But take time to do that assessment, to build up that confidence too. Because this is a big step. It's a major change. This new venture. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. This says it's going to be a success, or at least minimally it's going to feel like a success. There's this taking time to enjoy the fruits of your labor kind of vibe. So stopping to admire what you've created, taking time to sit with what you've created, what you've developed, and appreciate what you have right now. Appreciate what it is that got you to this point. And express gratitude for that. Feel that gratitude. And indulge a little bit. Some sort of small celebration. But make sure you really feel the gratitude and that appreciation for what you have now and what your plans for the future are. Just joy in where you're at. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands. This sense of expectation. You're waiting for your ship to come in. You're waiting for the plan to manifest. Ooh, I like that. You're waiting for the plan to manifest. So you're putting all the pieces in place, and now you're confident in the plan that you've come up with, and you're rolling it out, and now you're waiting Now there's this sense of expectation, waiting for that first customer, waiting for that first purchase, waiting for the next step, the next project, whatever it is, but looking forward to it. You put the plan out there, you've come up with it, it's in play. Now you're just waiting for those ships to come in, for those seeds to grow, the seeds that you planted to thrive. I love that. It's a beautiful confirmation. All right, let's see what we have for an oracle card for Scorpio. This one right here. Okay, we have balance. So as you're going through this process, and I think that's where the Hermit's going to come into play too, making sure that you have a balance, especially as you're transitioning from one thing to another. Make sure that it's balanced and you're not neglecting one area and hyper focused in the other area. You also want to give yourself space to experience what's going on and not just to be so focused on the doing that you're not taking time to pause and appreciate the work that you're putting into it, the knowledge that you're gaining here as you go. And even thinking about the opportunities that this is going to provide you in the future for more work-life balance than maybe you've had in the past. You're being able to free yourself up for other options and other things, other opportunities and ideas. So this is something longer term that is going to give you that space and help you find that balance between the constant work or the constant churning and family time, creative time, time to dream, to explore. And to just enjoy life. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. There it is. Especially with the Nine of Pentacles here. Yeah, you want to find and make sure that the steps you're taking, the plan includes time out, time to pause as you're in the process, as you're going along, to just stop and appreciate where you're at. And spend time with that success. Okay, now let me read from the book. So this is balance, and this book is not in any particular order. So I'm just looking for a picture that matches, because it does have full color pictures, which is nice. So we're looking for balance. A little birch tree is what it looks like. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. I would say also there are helpers. So consider, even with these advisors, consider a helper, okay? That's just what's coming through. Some extra tidbits. So if there's an opportunity to offload some of the more tedious skills or things to someone else, consider it strongly and take advantage of that, or take the opportunity to try that. So to free up your time to focus on the bigger picture, on the things that can help drive more success. Okay, hopefully this is at the beginning. There it is. Balance. The Night Keeper. All right, and this is told from a first-person perspective of a magical hare that lives in Wandwood. So here we go. Let's expose her all the way. Look at the little one. Little helpers all over. All right. There, up ahead. You see her? Nocturella, magical guardian and keeper of the night, whistling to the darkness while the woodland gently sleeps around her. Don't get too close or disturb, as she ensures the coming, staying, and leaving of the night before departing as dawn rises on a new day. Nocturella is nature's own magical balance, the rhythmic harmony between day and night, fundamental to ourselves and all that surrounds us. For even though we might fear the darkness and become twizzled within its hidden mysteries, each night is also a necessary journey into dreams, whilst allowing a world of night creatures to be busy about their business as we nifferduggle. When I first saw Nocturella, I remember sitting quite still, captivated by her crumlush whistling, foolishly thinking she was there to keep me safe. How wrong I was. Her destiny is to be a guardian to nothing more than the night itself, calling to it at dusk, ushering it slowly away at dawn, loyal to nothing but its silent darkness. At first I was disappointed, thinking she would offer me magical protection, soothe my twizzles, and see me safely to the zaztaculous light of the new day. Then, as time passed, I gradually began to see the truth writ large in her startling white bark shimmering in the moonlight. Nocturella is balance. It is only the night she offers comfort to, keeping its mystery safe. In doing so, she teaches us, however twizzled the night may become, dawn is never far away. Each night passes, and we are once again welcomed into the light. Without night, there is no day. Without either, there is no balance. While we rest, others wake, content in her darkness, safe as she guards their nocturnal passage. An endless day would be as glopped up as an endless night. Balance is integral to everything. The decisions and choices we make, the time we need to heal, the rest we need to feel inspired, the joy we take in all that surrounds us. Such is Nocturella's lesson, the gift she brings us night after night. And once I realized this, I no longer expected her to cure my twizzles, comfort, or guide me. My decisions were my own, yet by showing me the zaztaculous harmony of simple, unarguable balance, I drew strength knowing she would always be there to bring forth both the night and the glorious release of dawn. For without Nocturella, such pleasures would never be known. Even now, as an elderly magical hare, I still sometimes leave my cottage to sit quietly in the night, surrounded by its unique peculiarities, watching, listening, waiting for the dawn, a humble guest in Nocturella's kingdom, invigorated by the balance she brings to all who truly care to revel in it. Nature shows us the magical surety of balance, the harmonious inner beating heart of our lives. Look to create balance in your life. And we'll end there. Please hit that like button and please hit subscribe to help grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later.